like
rain in the morning, oh, yeah. Giving me mixed emotions, and it's too much sometimes.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And today I'll be showing you how to make the skirt, how to make the ruffled skirt, and the following are the requirements that I'll be using. I'll be using this butterfly yarn. It's black color. As you can see, it's also a 4-ply yarn, and it's a 50-gram weight yarn. The other thing, I'll be using a 3mm hook. You also require a pair of scissors, a measuring tape. So first thing, while making this skirt, you have to take the measurement of your hips, your hip size. So my hip size is 40, and that is what you'll be crocheting at first. So to make this skirt, we'll first make the body of the skirt. Then after that, we'll be making the waistband of the skirt. And the last thing that we'll be making, it's the ruffled part, which you'll be making at the lower part of this skirt. So let's get into it. So the first thing that you have to do is take in the measurement of your hips, and my hips are 40 inches. Right now what you are going to chain it your hip size. So right now what you are going to chain, it's the hip size. I'm going to chain my stitches. Then while chaining, remember to stretch out the chain so that you can see the actual measurement of the chain. So I'll be guiding you. So first thing, while making a chain, this is what you have to do. It's making a slip knot as usual. Then insert the hook onto this big loop over here, then start chaining. So I'll chain mine. Then after that, I'll be here to show you how to take the measurement of the chain that you have made using the measuring tape, or stretching it out so that the skirt can really fit you well. I've completed making my chain. So after that, we'll be making a row of half double crochet. So just yarn over and insert the hook onto the second stitch. Insert the hook onto the next stitch. Then you should have 3 loops on your hook. Then after that, yarn over all the 3 loops at the same time. So just yarn over, insert the hook onto the next stitch, pull through the yarn to have a total of 3 loops on your hook. Then after that, yarn over all the 3 loops at the same time. So continue placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch until you complete this row. Then after that, I'll be here to show you what to do next. The reason why I'm making a row of half double crochet instead of slip stitching the chain together, it's because when I chain and I slip stitch the chains together and I start making the half double crochet all around, the pattern usually get twisted. I don't know if you can understand this, guys, but this is the simplest way if your pattern always gets twisted. So just repeat a row of half double crochet just repeat placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch. Then after that, I'll be here to show you what to do next. Right now, I've completed making my first row of half double crochet. So after that, we'll be slip stitching this last half double crochet onto this first half double crochet over there. But first thing, you have to make sure that the stitches and the row, it's well aligned so that it can't be twisted. Just like that. Then after that, you are not going to chain anything onto this because you are going to work around the pattern. There is no chaining, and there is no turning our work around. You just have to continue making a round of half double crochet, placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've tried chaining, and after chaining and continuing to make the round, it's giving me a curved seam, and I don't like that. So don't take this crocheting a bit serious. So what you're going to do right now is placing half double crochet in each and every stitch, working around the pattern until you achieve the height that I'm going to give you right now. But first of all, I'll guide you on what to do. So just be placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch, and we'll be working onto these stitches over here. these stitches. Hope you can see, hope they are clear. So just continue placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch, and I'll meet you to where when you're almost completing this round, so that I can elaborate to you again what I mean by going around the pattern. This one is more easier. I don't know why after chaining and slip stitching, I don't know, it's giving me a curved seam. So that's why I've decided to do this thing. That's why I've decided to quit that slip stitching and chaining after yeah, that is what I mean. So just place half double crochet in each and every stitch, and I'll meet you when you're almost here, so that I can show you what to do, and so that it can be a bit clear to you what I mean by not chaining and slip stitching. Almost completing my second round of placing half double crochet in each and every stitch. These are the stitches that I'm remaining with. Oops, and I think my pattern is curved. No. So I'll just continue placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch. And remember, we are working around. There is no chaining tool, there is no slip stitching. So you are just going to make half double crochet on top of this stitch. So just continue placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch. There is no turning our work around, and there is no slip stitching to this pattern. You just have to work the pattern around like I'm doing. So I'll continue placing half double crochet, and I'll meet you again when I reach to this tail over here to show you what to do next. I'm almost reaching to this point where we started making the rounds. So I'll just continue placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch. Remember, we are working around the pattern, and the meaning of working around the pattern, I mean that we will not be slip stitching, we're chaining through to start a new row. We'll just be placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch. And remember, I told you not to take this pattern so serious, so just crochet your own way. So this is my way, and I think it's a bit easy for me, and also it will not give me a curved seam. So that's the reason why I'm placing 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch without chaining to start a new row, or slip stitching to start a new row. So continue placing 1 half double crochet. Continue placing half double crochet for the next 11 inches. Then after that, we'll be making the waistband for this skirt. Then after making the waistband for this skirt, we'll be making the flared part. Repeat this for 11 inches, and remember, it's a matter of how thick you are. So if your hips are 40 inches, repeat this for 11 inches. And if you are a bit larger than my hips, you can just increase the height. You can just increase the number of inches. And if you are a bit smaller than my hip size, you can just reduce the number of inches. So just repeat this for the next 11 inches. Then after that, I'll be here to show you what to do next. After making the skirt for 11 inches, this is what I have. I'm just going to take the measurement of this piece of the skirt, and as you can see, it's up to 11 inches. So you should have something like this. You can see how the pattern is so neat and so textured. I love the texture of this skirt. Then you can see this, the pattern. This is where we started the rows, and it's giving us this pattern, but we just place one row of half double crochet. To end the row in the lower part of the skirt, this is what you have to do. You just slip stitch onto any stitch. So just slip stitch onto any stitch, and it will align with the pattern. So let me show you what I mean by slip stitching in any stitch. So this is what you are going to do. Just insert the hook, pull through the yarn, then after that slip stitch and tighten the yarn. And this is what is giving me. I told you, don't take the patterns, the crochet patterns, so serious. Just do it on your own style so that it can be a bit enjoyable and so that it can't waste your time. So for me, I don't want this pattern to waste a lot of time for me, and this is the simplest way to make a skirt. So this will be the lower part of the skirt where you have made the slip stitch, and that's where we are going to make the frollo part for the skirt. Well, where we started making the skirt, it will be the upper part of the skirt, and this is where we'll be making the waistband for the skirt. And right now I'll be showing you how to make the waistband for the skirt. So the first thing that you're going to do right now is attaching the yarn onto any. You can just attach the yarn onto any stitch, then repeat placing a row of single crochet in each and every stitch. Then after that, I'll be here to show you what to do next. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because the design that I'm bringing for you, I'm also coming up with simpler pattern to make them. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to like this video so that I can feel motivated, and so that I can't give up again. Right now I'll be guiding you on how to make the waistband for the skirt. And remember, for the waistband of the skirt, we'll be making it where we started making the skirt from. So the first thing that you have to do is attaching your yarn. So just attach the yarn onto any stitch, and mostly onto where you joined the first row of half double crochet. So I've already joined mine. Then after that, you'll be repeating a row of single crochet. The reason why you're making a row of single crochet is to make the waistband a bit neat. So I'm just going to place one single crochet in each and every stitch. Then after completing, I'll be here to show you what to do next. I'm almost completing this row that I was telling you about, so I'm just going to place single crochet also onto this piece over here, then place a single crochet onto the next stitch, then place a single crochet onto the last stitch. Then the last thing that you are going to do right here, it's slip stitching, so as to make the row to be on the same level. After that, you are going to chain 10 stitches, so just chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then after chaining 10 stitches, chain one more, then place single crochet in each and every stitch. But first, skip the stitch that's holding the hook, and place single crochet onto the next 10 stitches. I've just completed making one single crochet onto the 10 stitches. So after that, what you are going to do next is skipping this stitch that's holding the little thing that you have made, then slip stitch onto the next 2 stitches. I've slip stitch onto the first stitch, then also slip stitch onto the next stitch. Turn your work around, start making the half double crochet. So the first thing, before making the half double crochet, you will have to skip the 2 stitches that you have slip stitch, then start making the single crochets, not half double crochet, onto the next 10 stitches, and make sure that you count them to make sure that they are 10. I've completed my second row of making the single crochet. So after that, you are going to start a new row by chaining one, then place one single crochet, and remember you are placing the single crochets on the back loops of the previous stitches. So continue placing one single crochet in each and every stitch, and I'll meet you when you reach onto up when you're almost here. I've completed my third row of making the single crochets. So after that, you are going to skip this stitch over here, then slip stitch onto the next two stitches. Turn your work around, skip the two slip stitch that you have made, then place single crochet onto the back loops of the next 10 previous single crochets. So you are going to repeat this until you are almost completing all the single crochets that until you are completing this round. Then after that, I'll be here to show you how to join the ribbed pattern together. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So continue that, then I'll meet you when you're almost completing the round. I've completed making the waistband for the skirt, and you should have something like this. Then another thing, joining the ends of the ribbed pattern, you'll be using your darning needle to join it. I've already completed joining my end, and this is what you should have. Then the last thing that I'm going to do right now is taking the measurement of the length of my skirt, and the length of my skirt is up to 12.5 inches. I want my skirt to be a bit short, and remember, for this pattern you have to make a short skirt so that it can look more nice. So right now we are going to skip to the part where we are making the ruffles, and remember you are making the ruffles onto the lower part of this skirt, and we'll be using the double crochet to make the ruffles for this skirt. So attach your yarn at the middle part of the back of your skirt, so that is where you are going to attach the yarn like I've done. Then after that you are going to yarn over, then chain 3 stitches, 1 2 3. So after chaining the 3 stitches, this will act as our first double crochet. So we are going to add 2 more double crochets. We'll be using double crochets to make the ruffled part, and we'll be placing 3 double crochet in each and every stitch so as to make the ruffled part. The reason why you're using the double crochet is to make it a bit easier and to make the ruffles a bit lengthy. So I've placed the 3 half double crochet onto the first stitch over here. So onto the next stitch also you are going to place 3, not half double crochet, I mean double crochet, I'm sorry for that. So we are going to place 3 double crochet in each and every stitch. Place 3 double crochet in each and every stitch like I'm doing right now. Just repeat placing 3 half double crochet in each and every not a half double crochet, I'm sorry, again continue placing 3 double crochet in each and every stitch until you complete this round, and I'll meet you there to show you how to end this round and to show you how my ruffles are forming. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm almost completing the first row of making the ruffles, and this is how the ruffles are coming out. So we are just going to end this our first row over here, and I'm remaining with 2 stitches, and I'm just going to place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch. I'm onto the last stitch, and also I'm going to place 3 double crochets onto that stitch. Then after completing placing 3 double crochets in each and every stitch, you are going to slip stitch on top of where we had chained 3 like that. Then again chain 3, and this will act as our first double crochet. Then after that, place 2 more half double crochet onto the same stitch over here to make them 3 double crochets. So continue placing 3 double crochets in each and every stitch until you complete this row, and this row will take a lot of time. Place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch. I will continue placing 3 double crochets in each and every stitch, and after completing this second row, I'll be here to show you how my ruffles are and how they are forming. So I'll just continue doing this off the camera, and I'll be here to show you how they look. I'm almost completely making my second row of making ruffles. I'm remaining with 2 stitches over here, and I'm just going to place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch. Then after that, I'm going to slip stitch onto where we started by chaining 3. So make a slip stitch like I've done. Then after that, you are going to chain 3 more. Then place half double crochets onto the same stitch where you have placed, where you have chained 3, because the chain 3 will act as our first double crochet. So you are just going to repeat that pattern for a total of next 3 rows. Then after that, I'll be here to show you how the ruffles looks, and I'll tell you if to increase the number of rows. Right now you have made 2 rows. I'm just going to make 3 more rows of the camera to have a total of 5 rows, and after that I'll be here to show you how the ruffles looks. So currently this is how the ruffles looks after making 2 rows of placing 3 double crochets in each and every stitch. So repeat that, and it will take a lot of time to complete 3 next rows, but I'll be here to show you how my skirt looks after making 3 more rows. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. About 2 times. The first one I made the ruffles and they were so heavy and they were so huge, so I went back to make the ruffles in the right way. I think this is the right way that I made them, and I'll be explaining to you how I made the ruffles, because on my first clip I had used a different pattern which did not turn out the way I wanted the ruffles to turn out. So right now I'll just be explaining to you how I made them, and I'm very sure that you are going to understand my explanation, because it is really simple. So this is how I made the ruffles. Forgive me because I won't be showing you while I'm crocheting. I'll just be explaining to you, but I'll explain to you in a way that you are going to understand. So let's get into it. First thing that you should know, while making the ruffles you'll be using double crochets, so you have to use double crochets. So the first thing that you are going to make, the first row that you are going to make, you are just going to place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch, and this will consume amount of time, but just place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch until you complete that first row. Then onto the second row, you are also going to place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch. So remember, for row 1 and row 2 you'll just be going to place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch. So let me repeat myself again. For row 1 and for row 2 you are going to place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch. So after completing row 1 and row 2, where you are where you are making the 3 double crochets in each and every stitch, we are going to move on to row 3, and for row 3 you are just going to place 2 double crochets in each and every stitch. So for row 3, place 2 double crochets in each and every stitch. So remember, row 1 we have said we'll be placing 3 double crochets in each and every stitch, and remember we'll be moving around the skirt, not turning our work around. So you are just going to rotate around the skirt. Again, I'll repeat myself. So for row 1 and row 2, place 3 double crochets in each and every stitch, but for row 3 we are just going to place 2 double crochets in each and every stitch. So after completing row 3, we are just going to row 4. So for row 4, and for row 4, 5 and 6, you are just going to place 1 double crochet in each and every stitch. So this is my row 4, 5 and 6, and you just go ahead and place 1 double crochet in each and every stitch until you complete those 3 rows. Then the last thing that you are going to do while making this ruffled part of the skirt, you're just going to attach your white color yarn, then place 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. So as you can see, this is my white color yarn. So I just placed 1 single crochet in each and every stitch, and remember, for this you'll just be rotating around the skirt, and that is how I made the ruffles. Then another thing, after making the rows that I've told you, so let me count the total number of rows that I made for the ruffles. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I made a total of 7 rows, counting also the white row. So there are a total of 7 rows while making this ruffled part. So after completing those 7 rows, you'll notice that the ruffles will be facing down, and for us we want the ruffles to face up. So for this skirt you don't want the ruffles to face down a lot. So this is what I went ahead to do. I used a needle. Then, so let me show you. So after I realized that my ruffles were facing downwards, and I was not happy about that because I wanted my ruffles to move upwards, this is what I went ahead and this is what I did. I took my needle. Then after that, I attached a part of ruffle onto a part of the upper part of the skirt. As you can see here, it's where I attached the part of ruffle to the skirt, and also as you can see over here, I attached the ruffle onto the part of the skirt, and also I was using a needle also onto this part. I did the same. So you'll just be doing that so that the ruffle, some of the ruffles can face upward, and so that it can give you the skirt that you want. Then another thing, I was not expecting this skirt to look like this. I wanted it to be more cute, but hope you are loving it. You can try using a white color yarn. Then onto the lower part you can add a black yarn, the opposite of mine. So remember, I've done the body of the skirt using a black color yarn. Then onto the lower part of the skirt I added white yarn. So for you can just try by making the body of the skirt to be a white color yarn, then the lower part of the ruffles to be a black color yarn, so that you can see how it will come out. So that is how I made this skirt. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also I have a top for this skirt. So the link is on my description box. You can go ahead and you can just go ahead and check out how I made the top so that you can make the top for this skirt. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It took me about 1 month to complete making this skirt because of the ruffles. The ruffles consumed a lot of time, and I was planning to be consistent, but these ruffles consumed a lot of my time. But now I'm back. I'll be posting tutorials every week. So just support me guys by just subscribing to my channel, and also liking this video so that I can feel motivated to keep on going, and so that I can't give up again. So just subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching till the end. The reason why I don't have a clip for this skirt, a clip for making the lower part of the skirt, a clip to show you how to make the ruffles of the skirt, it's because I made a lot of collection for this skirt, and I wasn't sure the second reason why I don't have the clip for making the ruffled part of the skirt. It's because I made correction or making I had already made the first clip, but I made some corrections, so it was not easy for me to take another understood. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you. Bye. See you on my next